morning, Lou Weiss here again. We are at NJMEP at County College of Morris, and I'm sitting with Assemblyman Kevin Rooney, and we're going to be talking about the state of the state in manufacturing in New Jersey, which is really booming along with the rest of manufacturing in the U.S. with its problems, but Assemblyman?
Pleasure. Nice to meet you today, Lou.
Thanks for sitting
Thanks for
with
having
us.
me.
Absolutely. So why are you here today?
Well, I was here because it's such a sunny, beautiful day.
Yeah, catch
with
that
all the snow coming down.
We're going to have to film the snow because no one's going to believe this.
You know, I think it's important for us as legislators to come out and really meet with the people that are impactful in our state, and in this case, the manufacturers. It represents a huge part of what we do each and every day as far as representing our constituents. In this case, there's about 14,000 employees of manufacturers living in our district, which is very impactful, right? From a financial perspective, more importantly, the trickle-down effect. So that's why I'm here today, in a great setting.
Well, we heard some of the speeches so far this morning, and great turnout. I know we filmed some of the speeches and the people that are here, and it's really terrific. So what's on your agenda in terms of your position in the state?
I think what's really interesting is understanding what their needs are. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't really expect that there would be such a demand in manufacturing with such a limited amount of employees. So right now, my purpose here today, especially in this setting, is to get an understanding what their needs are and how we can help them, both from a financial perspective, whether it's minimum wage, but more importantly, getting them the employees to get out there and actually perform the work that's needed. Right now, in this particular time that we're all faced, there's a downturn in our economy, right? But there's a need to actually increase the amount of manufacturing. Minimum wage affects us. The amount of people leaving the state of New Jersey because of the economy that we face, the high taxes. If we can bring more business into the state of New Jersey, in this case manufacturing, it will actually lessen that.
We found Manufacturing Talk Radio has found over the 4 years that we've been running this radio show that we have, that there goes a green shirt. Looks just like my yellow.
A little bit like yours.
Yeah. We have found that one of the biggest problems is skilled labor and the opioid issue. And is that as big of a problem here in this state as New Hampshire and other states in the Midwest and so on?
Addiction, the disease of addiction in the state of New Jersey is very, very difficult to really treat. And I'll go back to my previous experience. So I was the mayor of my local town in Wyckoff, where we, as a very tight suburban community, also faced addiction issues. We're very close to the city of Paterson, so we had some issues coming out of Paterson from the ability to gather drugs quickly. And one thing I would always say, as mayor, is I would have a mom or dad come into my office, and they would always come with a brown bag. Do you know what was in that brown bag?
Money?
No. It was pictures of their child that was either addicted to a substance, in jail, trying to get out from the problem, or in some cases had passed. And they were looking for help. And as a Republican, you would never ask, are you Republican, Democrat, Independent? You're there, what can I do to help you?
Right.
So for me, opiate addiction, substance abuse, alcoholism, depression, is something that my office and myself have taken a front seat to and actually started to work on improving what we can do. But you talk about manufacturing. Let's just get back to that a little bit because that's what we're here to talk about today. So my previous experiences, when I got out of college, I needed a job. So back then we had gypsy moths, if you remember what they were. So, you know, a young kid come out of college, needed to pay the bills, right? Needed to pay your college bills, needed to pay for your car, wanted to be successful, and gypsy moth were out there. I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was a method to actually get out there and work. So coming out of college, I was working 16 hours a day for a tree care company, spraying trees. Decided, you know, I could use the college experience in business to kind of move forward. So I went from a tree sprayer to a groundman, to a tree climber, to a salesman, to a manager, ultimately to building companies and buying and selling companies, where I would take a company of just 40 to 50 employees and grow them to 250 employees.
Nice.
And I did that for about 33 years. Now, I left that business, got to the top, so to speak.
Excellent.
And I had an opportunity within our family business where we own and manage real estate. So we deal with employees each and every day. We deal with the manufacturing aspect each and every day. And we deal with the inability to really get and attract new employees because it's so difficult out here in the state of New Jersey because of the high cost to live.
Sure.
So as a legislator, that's my purpose, is to really try to bring down the high cost of living in the state of New Jersey.
Well, you keep doing a good job, and you were just recently re-elected.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I must be doing something right.
It must be.
It is.
You know, that's great. So keep doing for manufacturing. It does represent a third of our economy.
Absolutely.
And I've been in manufacturing for over 40 years, and we started Manufacturing Talk Radio 4 years ago. And we've learned so much as to what's going on throughout the country.
Sure.
And every state has different issues, different problems, different size problems. And we hear many of the same stories about drugs, alcohol, skilled labor or lack of skilled labor.
Well, you know, people need a purpose. And a very simple philosophy is productivity is the basis of morale. So if you think
Sure.
about it, if you're productive, you don't have time to dwell on the negatives, right? Because
Sure.
you're busy.
Sure.
So that's really your purpose in life, is to be productive. And if we can, whatever we can do, both as legislators and human beings, to get people to be productive and enjoy the limited time you have on this earth,
Yes.
I think it's really the best way to approach it.
Well, if you wake up early enough in the morning, like I did at
So do I.
5:30,
I
you get
understand.
to be more productive.
You do. Time flies.
Thank you
so
very
much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.